Hi all. In this video, we are going to discuss three commands. One is CMP, that is nothing but compare, and diff, difference, and sort. These three commands we are going to discuss in this video. First, we'll go with the CMP. CMP and diff both will do same job. That it will go and it will check whether there is a difference between two files or not. But slight differences are there. We'll go and see those differences. Okay. So here by using compare CMP file, we could compare two files. So what it will do, it will give direct, straightforward answer whether there is a differences between two files or not. One option. Another we have -s option. When you use -s option, it will not give you the output in screen. Instead, by using exit code, you can come to know whether the output is successful or not. Okay, based on the exit code, you can come to know whether the file is differ or not. If the exit code is 0, then there is no changes in the file. Both are same. If the exit code is 1, then file is differ. If the exit code is 2, then there is an error in the file. Due to some reason, the file itself not executable, or the file itself not there on that particular path. Any error due to the files. Okay, so by using these three exit code, we can come to know whether the file is there is a changes on these two files or not. Okay, so now I'll open my Linux operating system. So I came to my Linux operating system. If you see here, if you want to know how to install Linux and how to use the basic commands, all those things I explained in this series, Linux operating system series. If you want, you can go and you check with my previous videos. Okay, now I have my own directory called my project. Inside this my project, I have created already two files. Okay, I am using cat command for file 1. See, this is the content. Cat command will give you the content of file 1 and cat file 2. So all these basic commands I explained in my previous videos. Okay, so cat 1 and cat 2, this is the content available inside the file 1, and these are the contents available inside file 2. Okay, by using diff command, sorry, CMP command, we can check is there any differences are there or not. So CMP file 1 and file 2, I'm comparing these two files and I'm checking whether differences are there. Yes, it is telling yes, differences are there. If you see line number 1 and byte number 1, something like that, so it found in starting itself it's tied forward. Yes, there is a differ. If it find even a single differ, definitely suddenly it will give you the output. Yes, straight answer. Both are differ or not? Yes, differ. That's it. Okay, and now we have another option called -s. If you use -s, okay, what happened? It will not give you this output on screen. Instead, you can go and check with the exit code. See, this exit code is common for every command and every script as well. So whatever you are executing, whether it is command, because this is also executing only, correct? When you are giving some command, backend it will be execute some binary files only. So when you are giving any command or any script, what happen? The execution will happen on Linux operating system and it will give you the output. So the exit code, by using echo command, you can check what is the exit code of your last command. This is what lastly I executed, correct? So what is the exit code of this one? So the exit code of my last command, how I could check? By using echo dollar question mark. If I give echo dollar question mark, it is giving me 1. 1 means, as I mentioned in my PPT, 1 means there is a differ. There is a difference between these two files. The same, if it is coming 0, then there is no differences. If it is coming 2, then there is an error. What is an error? For example, the file 2 itself not here, or this file 2 is corrupted. Linux operating system not able to read the file at all. During that time, it will give some error. Correct. So if 2 means error, 1 means difference is there, 0 means there is no difference. For example, I'm going to create two more files, file 3 and file 4. Okay, you can create in one single command, or else you can create two times. Okay, to remove your confusions, just I'm creating two times. So ls, here I have file 3 and file 4 as well. Now I'm going to check what is the comparison between these two files, file 3, file 4. When you give file 3 and file 4, see here, it was previously it was given some output, that because it was differ, but now there is no differences, that is why it is not giving any output. And the same time, if I go and use -s, this is also not giving, correct? So now I want to know how to check whether it is differ or not. Why? Because here I can come to know there is no output, so I could come to conclusion that there is no problem, no differ inside the file. But when you are running cmp-s, it will be silent, output will be silent, correct? For that, what we have to give? We have to give dollar question mark. So when you give dollar question mark, it is giving 0. 0 means no differences. At the same time, if I give something like the file which is not available, now see, it is giving 2. 2 means there is an error because file 7 is not there. If I run the same command without -s, you can see the you can see the error here. See, no such file or directory. So that is what I mentioned. 1 means there is a difference. 0 means no difference. 2 means there is an error. Okay. Next command is diff command. Diff is nothing but differences. Actually, the difference between CMP and diff is CMP will give you the straight answer. Differences are there or not. But here, by using diff command, it will give you the information which are the lines have differences and what are the differences you have. So it will give some more information with compared to CMP. Okay, so we have here actually two types of options we have. Uh, so -u, -c. Okay, see, this is unified format and context format. Okay, these two types of we will execute and we'll see what is the unified and context format. And -i for ignore case differences, -w for ignore all white spaces, and -brief if you give, then it will give only the report if files is differ, like what cmp command was given, correct? If you want the same straightforward answer, then you could use -brief. Okay, now I'll go to my machine, I'll clear it. So here I have four files, file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4. And now I'm going to check diff command. I'm using -u, two types of formats we have. So unified text format I'm going to use. File 1, file 2. So to see the difference between these two. So see here, it is telling me that the difference between two files, it will compare and it will give us the output as well. Okay, cat file 1, file 2, sorry, file 2. If you see here, 1 is available in both the files. So what it says, it gave space. Space means there is no changes. Okay, no need to do any changes. These both are available. Now next 2. 2 means why? Because here file 1 comparing with file 2. So we have to remove. If you remove 2 from file 1, then why? Because 2 is not available here, correct? Then it may be match. Okay. Then 3 is available in both the files, so no need to remove anything. Unchanged. Apple, sure, Apple also there is available in both the files, so no need to do any changes. Unchanged, we don't need to do any changes. Mango is available on file 1, but file 2 it is not available. So if you remove this mango, then it may match. Okay, then file. See, if you have file in second file 2, you have a word called file, correct? So what it is telling, if you want you have to add this particular name in file 1 so that both are matched. Next, dir. So dir is available in file 2 but not on file 1. So please add it dir in file 1 so that it will match. So that is what the meaning of it. Okay, we'll go and check other options. We have -I option, -W option. -I is nothing but ignore case differences, and -W for ignore all white spaces. Okay, so I'll go here and we'll check this both. I'll clear it. See, now again we have 4 files. Okay, now I use this diff-u command, correct? Now what I'll do, vi file 1. Okay, so here instead of 3, I use capital letter T. If I use capital letter T, then definitely it will show in the differ. See here, 3 has to remove from here, okay, and 3 has to add from file 2. Okay, you could do any one of these. See, you have to remove these two from file 1, and you have to add and remove mango, add plus plus from file 2, so that it will be match. Now if I add one more option called I, then what it will give you? It will, see here 3 it was asking you to remove, and here the small tree you have to yeah, you have to add it. But here the capital letter tree it is showing because this is what available in file 1, and there is no difference. Why? Because I have given case insensitive. Okay, case insensitive in the sense it will take whether it is in capital letter or small letter, then it will both, it will compare. While comparing, it will take both as a same word. Okay, so by using this I, you could do case insensitive. We have another option called W. Okay, so here again I'll come file 1. Okay, I go to file 1, sorry, vi file 1. Here I'm using just space. If I use space, what will happen? I'll go and I'll give, even though if I give case insensitive, what it will say? It is telling that no, there is differences there. Why? Because here we have space, here we don't have space. So that is why it is considered both are the different words. So here in this case, I'm going to add W. When you're giving W, then it will take white space as well. So that, see here, it is not giving minus. It is not asking you to remove. So it is taking in um, one single word. Both while comparing, it removed the spaces and it compared. Both are same word. And capital letter T and small letter T, we have used I option here. We have used, so case insensitive also will apply. And last option we have brief. So diff hyphen u, then file 1, file 2. I'll give hyphen brief. Okay. So when you use hyphen brief, it will act like CMP command. How CMP command will act? It will give you the straight answer, correct? So it will give you the straight answer. This file both are differ. That's it. It will not give all the information. What are the words or differ? All those things. So this is how we could use both the command CMP as well as differ. Okay, next command we are going to discuss about sort. Sort is different from the two command which we just discussed. Okay, sort, basically we could sort the contents in alphabetic or numbers, like that, correct? So all these things we could do by using this sort command. I'll directly jump into my machine and we will execute all these options. So how can we sort alphabetic, numerical, reverse sort, and based on the columns, and how can we apply our sorting on based on the delimiter. So how to take output, all this we will see. Let me go to my server. So here I have one file I created. I'll cat this file. See here, I given some name, space ID and department. So Tom, Jerry, Ferry. So three lines are there. So this is this is the first user, second user, third user. Okay. Now I want to sort based on alphabetic. So for that I have to use sort test file. When I run sort test file, see what is the output I'm getting. So first Ferry is getting. Why? Because F word will become in the first F. Okay. Then J. Then T. So it will be in alphabetic ABCD format. It will come. The rest of the things it will not check. First line and first word, first character it will try to compare. If both FF, if start with both FF, then it will go on compare second character. Like that it will keep on compare and it will show you all in alphabetic order if you use sort. So for numerical I'll create one more file. Name is test file double one something like that dot txt. If you give dot txt without txt, no issues. Okay, so now I'll give one my two your five something blah blah and 10 something blah blah and A9. Okay, something like this without space or with space, no issues. Okay, stored my file. So run sort -n test file one. I give this, see here 0 it started first, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that it will sort based on the numerical. And we have a reverse sort as well. If you give -r, then it will come in reverse order. Okay, so what happens? 0 1 1 2, like that it will take. Okay, when you give r, see let me apply on file text file .txt. Okay, even though if you give here, so previously what it came Ferry, Jerry, Tom, correct. Now it is coming like from bottom it is coming Ferry, Jerry and Tom. Why here it is the 10 is not coming in top itself? It is not considered as a numerical at all. It is considering as a alphabet only. That is why it is sorted from reverse sort from 0 1 1 2 5 9, like that. Okay, but this is purely numerical. That is why we have given n. Okay, if you want -r with numerical, so the same, if you add -n, then it will come in the numerical. See here 10 9 5 2 1, like that. Okay, now see if I have a file, I'll clear it. If I have a file something like vi test column. Okay, just I'm giving test call.txt. Even if you without txt also you can give, just a txt I'll give. If you use text call, then here I have something like same I- Tom comma 1 comma then it cherry comma 2 comma csc 8 comma sorry 8 comma something civil. Okay, I create one file like this. Now I want to sort it. So how can I do sort? If I give sort test call, then it will come in the ABCD format. Correct. Now I want to sort based on this CCI. It is coming. Correct. Let me do one more change here. So I'll give okay. something apple, comma, something 4, comma, CI, not CI, something called mech. If I give sort, what happening? So apple is coming in the first, okay, and head is coming second, Jerry and Tom it is coming. Why? Because I did alphabetic, so it is taking here. Now I want to sort based on this particular column. Okay, for that what I can do? I can use -k. Before I do with this file, I'll sort test file itself, test file.txt. Test file.txt. When I sort, what it is coming? Something like Ferry, Jerry, Tom it is coming. See, I did normal sort on test file. Now, I don't want to sort based on this one. Okay, this starting letter. I want to sort based on this third column, based on the department. Correct. So, what I'm going to do? I'm going to use column -k. Third column I'm going to sort. So the sorting apply on third column, not on first column. Okay, so if you see here, see, it came first, and after see here, after C character, then you have a CSC, again it is coming second, then IT it is coming last. Why? Because first C will come, then I will come, but it will not consider the first column. It will apply your sorting on the third column, not on the first column. By default, if you don't give this, what happen? It will apply from the first column. Okay, same like now, if I apply the same command on test call, okay, if I apply here, what happen? See, as per this output, first see, these two should come. Okay, after that these two should come in the bottom of this. Correct. So first is alphabetic C, then I, then it should come make. So this is the first line, this is second line, this is third line. Okay, this is fourth line, it should come. Correct. But it is not applied. Why it is not applied? By default, it will, how it will come to know this is column 1, column 2, column 3, in the sense by default, based on the space, wherever space is there, then this sort command will understand, okay, this is what the column 1. So column 1 before the space, this is column 1. So here this is column 2. So the column it will divide based on the space, but here we don't have space. So what it assume, complete this till this, it assume that it is column 1 only. So it is applied on column 1. Even though if you give k3, it will come to know, it says that there is no column 3 and all, just column 1 only available. Why? There is no space. The delimiter by default, that is what we will tell here, delimiter. So the delimiter is space. Here there is no space, that is why it take complete till this, it will take column 1. So that is why whenever it try to sort, it don't find column 3. When it don't find column 3, then it will apply all on column 1 itself. So how can we tell to our sort command or our Linux operating system that it is divided by hyphen, not divided by space? For that, we have to use one more option, t comma. If you use t comma, then I'm telling my sort command or Linux operating system, see, my delimiter is comma. Okay, so column 1, you divide the column 1 based on the comma. So this is column 1, this one is column 2, this one is column 3. Okay, now when I apply, so it will come correctly. See here, head civil, then second it will take CSC, third it will take IT, fourth it will take make. So now it will apply, the sort command will apply on top of your third column. Okay. So next option we have sort hyphen u. Okay, hyphen u. So test file dot txt. Okay, so when you run sort hyphen u, okay, so it will give f, j and t. Same if I'm running on 11. Okay, what is happening here? 0, 10, 1, 2. So even though if it is 0, okay, it will not consider sorry, if you give sort hyphen o, so irrespective of, so we have last option, that is sort hyphen u. Okay, I'll have something, I'll open some file, vi, for example, test file.txt. Okay, here I'll create something, I'll copy and paste it same. Okay, so I'll copy and paste Jerry 2-3 times, escape yy. So p. Okay, so totally Jerry, how many times we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 times we have. Okay, so 4 times we have. If I go and say something called sort, normally if I do sort test file.txt, if I run this, what it will show? ABCD format it will give. First F word it will come first, then J, then T it will come. Correct. Now I want to remove the duplicates. If you want to remove the duplicate, then use option called hyphen U. Then use option hyphen U, then it will remove the duplicates. So hyphen U option will help you to remove the duplicates from your duplicate lines from your file. Okay. And one more thing, if you see, whenever we are applying the sort, it is giving some output, but it will not do the changes on the original file. If you run the cat command, okay, if you run cat command, cat test file .txt, see here multiple the duplicates are available, but it, whenever you are running sort command, it will not go and do any changes on your file. Instead, it will give you the output, it will filter and give you the output in the display. That's it, but it will not go and do any changes on your file. Same like if you want this output, any output, if you want by using sort command, just give hyphen o mean output. So just give output dot txt, just I'll give output dot txt. When you give output dot txt, see cat output dot txt. See here output.txt, if it is available, it will store that output here. If it is not available, it will create this file and it will store it. So cat output.txt, if you run, then the output of this command. Why? Because sort hyphen u you used, correct? So that command is available. Same, if you use sort without hyphen u, we'll see what happen. See, so without hyphen o, when we, sorry, without hyphen u when you are using, it will give you the duplicates as well. If you use with hyphen o, sorry, with hyphen u, then it will remove this one, it will give you. So not only this option, even though wherever you are using sort command, in the end, if you use hyphen o output, then whatever the command is giving the output, that output will be stored inside your output instead of showing in on your screen. So that's it. Thank you so much.